Hi, I'm Moose Jaw Matt. Welcome back to Nature and Science for Kids. Again, this recording is taking place around the time of the 2022 Winter Olympics. So I want to focus on the fastest animals in the world. Last time we focused on the 10 fastest land animals, with number 1 being the earthworm. Just kidding. You know, it's the cheetah. Now I want to focus on the fastest sea animals. Well, let's get started. You know, I was just about to get started when there's someone right outside the recording studio who would like to come in and join. Edmund!
I'm here, Papa.
Well, would you like to help me record?
Yes.
Okay, Edmund. Fastest sea animals, starting with number 10.
The orca.
The orca, also known as the killer whale.
Killer whale, killer whale. Killer whale, the killer whale.
55 kilometers per hour, or about 34 miles per hour. So that's about 3 times as fast as the average human can run. Notice that the 10th fastest animal here is not as fast as the 10th fastest land animal. And part of that is because of how much resistance there is swimming against. When you're running through air. When you're swimming, it's through a much denser material, a much denser substance, water. Going on from the orca or the killer whale to number 9.
Barracuda.
58 kilometers per hour, or about 36 miles per hour. They look just like a missile or a torpedo. They're very thin, streamlined, they have large tails. They really cut through the water, so they're quite fast. I've seen them before, and they can get from wherever they're at to another location in no time at all. And they can get up to 5 or 6 feet long, with very sharp teeth. Fortunately, they, for the most part, leave people alone. Sea animal number 8.
Bonito.
With a speed of 62 kilometers per hour, or approximately 39 miles per hour, the bonito is a fast fish. But when you look at them, they don't look very fast. They look like they would be kind of sluggish, slow-moving fish.
Yeah.
And perhaps for a lot of the time they would be, but they are capable of quick speeds. Animal number 7.
Bluefin tuna.
This sea animal at number 7 is known for speed. The bluefin tuna, when you talk about animals that are fast in the ocean, the tuna is one of them. 69 kilometers per hour, or 43 miles per hour. And again, this is swimming in water. If you've ever tried to swim in water, you know how much slower you are in the water than in the land. These fish really cut through. They are large, but they're flat, streamlined, thicker than a barracuda, and yet still very fast, in fact, even faster. Now, the 6th fastest sea animal, kind of interesting. They're in the water and out of the water.
The flying fish.
So a quick way to escape predators in the ocean is just to get out of the water altogether. One way that we humans can avoid sharks is to not be in the water with them. So the flying fish flees from the water and takes to the air. They can travel 70 kilometers per hour, or about 43 miles per hour. And they can stay out of the water for quite a while, more than just a few seconds. That brings us to the next fastest sea animal.
Pilot whale.
They can travel at speeds of 76 kilometers per hour, or 47 miles per hour. You'll notice that the gap between these sea animals is not great. Again, because water is so dense, differences in speed are there, but they're not as great. Pilot whales are not only fast, but they're also intelligent and sociable. They like to travel together in pods, not podcasts.
And not bean pods.
The 4th fastest animal in the sea is the
mahi-mahi.
Traveling at 93 kilometers per hour. Finally, we have a pretty big jump in speed. 93 kilometers per hour is 58 miles per hour. If you haven't seen a mahi-mahi, You'll just have to go see one. They look like they would swim very slowly, but they have a streamlined body, and it makes it easy for them with their sleek bodies and forked tails to swim quickly. Animal number 3. The third fastest animal in the sea is
The swordfish.
the swordfish. Their sword is used to swipe at prey. So it's actually used kind of like a sword. But it also makes them very streamlined. They're lengthy fish, and 96 kilometers per hour is 60 miles per hour. So finally, we have an animal in the ocean that's traveling 60 miles per hour. That brings us to number 2, which is very similar.
The marlin.
The marlin, 105 kilometers per hour. So our first animal to break 100 kilometers per hour. 105 kilometers per hour here is 65 miles per hour. 5 miles an hour faster than the swordfish is the marlin. When I was a kid, my favorite baseball team was the Florida Marlins. Now it's the Miami Marlins. But I like them because of their logo of a marlin. They too have a bill, and they're long, silver, torpedo-shaped, streamlined. All of these fish have a common theme of being streamlined and torpedo-like. And finally, the fastest fish in the sea is
The basset hound.
It's not the basset hound.
The sailfish.
The sailfish. 110 miles per hour. No, not 110 miles per hour. 110 kilometers per hour. 68 miles per hour. And it too has a bill. It has a large dorsal fin that's like a sail. That's where it gets its name, sailfish. And a fun fact about the sailfish, like the other billfish, is that it has a bill and it uses them. But the sailfish can change colors. It's pretty amazing. Thank you for joining. I'm Moose Jaw Matt, along with Edmund, here on Nature and Science for Kids.
Hi.
Until next time.
Keep exploring your world or your ocean.